Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we'll be working with RF Dimensions and creating this awesome spheres of diamond ore that you see all around me. This is insane. Yeah, hope you guys are ready. Alright, so let's hop right on in this, and we're going to jump right into the RFTools. Basically where I left off, I just basically placed the machines, and I also made a machine infuser, which actually we're going to go ahead and use on the dimlet workbench. So let me go ahead and break that. And basically you need the dimensional shards. I don't have very many of them. They do come from what I found, the nether. That's like the easiest place to find them. But yeah, I just go ahead and put this in there, and what it's going to do is it's going to infuse, basically giving a higher chance of not destroying dimlets, I guess. Basically giving a higher chance of actually crafting the right dimlets. But yeah, well, we're going to have place this down. I do have some of the dimlet parcels that we can go ahead and break apart, see what we get, and then we can just throw them inside here. There we go. And yeah, this is basically how you create custom dimlets. But we're not going to do that to get started. We're actually going to need to create an empty dimension tab, which is super easy to make. And we're going to use one for now. And we should be able to come over to our dimension. Where's it at? Builder? No, this one. This one right here. Dimension inscriber. And we're going to place that inside the inscriber. And we can name it. I'll just name it first, hit store. Now it is a realized dimension tab. It is ready to go. And we're going to place it inside of our dimension builder. And it's going to give it power. Alright, so it does have some costs. It's going to basically create it, which has, it doesn't cost that much to create it. But then it's going to power it. So it does, I think, require 4 million RF to power this thing. So just have to keep that in mind. Looks like it's charging up pretty fast. It's almost charged. There it goes. And our buffer's charging up, and we're good to go. Actually, want to check on something back here, just to make sure that this thing is set up properly. Okay, ignore element true. I just want to make sure that that was set, and it is. And then I can just place all this stuff back. All right, and we're about to head out. We're about to try this place. So since this is done, there's that giant logo right there. This right here is now on here. It's under first. So we can hit telepad and then to first and hit dial. Now we can go straight to it. Perfect. I want to make sure I have everything. This should teleport us back. So it should take us right back home. So I'm not too worried about setting up any other way to get back home, but we're going to go ahead and hop in once I have enough health. And then this area is always receiving power, so it's chunk loaded, so I don't have to really worry about that. But let's go ahead and test this new world out. And it should be pretty cool. Hopefully it's not too crazy, because it is random. So we're in the wilderness. We're not where we were. Okay, this is really dark. Let's set some night vision. Okay, so what do we have here? We're in a desert biome surrounded by cobblestone chiseled blocks. This is so weird. And what is this over here? Just like broken up chiseled cobblestone? So strange. We should be able to move around and find those buildings that contain the dimlets. Unless, see what Y level we're at. We're pretty high up. I don't think it matters if we go down. Kind of looking. We go down. Just keep going down until, assuming there's nothing down here. Oh, there is. Oh wow, so there's a whole underground area. Wow. But yeah, this is a pretty crappy dimension, as you can see. It's just this chiseled stone. It's probably gonna be hard to find any of those buildings in here, just based on the way it looks. So yeah, this may not be the easiest thing to do. I don't exactly know what Y level those buildings pop up on, but they should be around here somewhere. Somewhere. Let's see if we can't possibly find one, at least early on. Yeah, it'd kind of be hard to find them in this situation, so we may have to create another dimension and go ahead and scrap this one. So yeah, because this is awful. Just chiseled cobblestone, nothing else, and it's dark. I mean, you can't see nothing. So yeah, this is like some kind of cave system. Yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and create a different dimension. This one is not working out for us. Okay. So, that one we can say is no bueno. It's not going to go. Let's get a chest just to store our old dimensions in. And let's go ahead and take this dimension out. It's eventually going to run out of power, which is fine. Actually, wonder what I can do with this. What's the dimension editor do? Nothing? I guess you can, oh, you can put stuff in it from other dimensions? Not for sure. Alright, so let's try a new one. And to do that, we're actually going to need... what is it called? A digital dimlet? I think? Yeah, we're going to need a digital dimlet. So let's go ahead and get that. This is 0, I think. You believe. If I place it in here, it'll give us dimlet digital 1. This is 0. So we'll keep it at 0. And we'll go ahead and craft us another dimension. Where is it at? Right here. Let's get us another one, and then we'll take this, since it's pretty easy to make, and we'll set that back up into our inscriber. Place this in here. Place this over here. It's going to change it, and we'll name this 2. Alright, so we have this realized dimension. Place it in here, and it shouldn't take very long. As soon as it creates it, we can basically go to it. There it goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and dial this place up. And let's try it out. And hopefully we get something a little bit better. Because yeah, that was not the best thing to start out with. Okay. So, what is going on? Not really moving anywhere. There we are. Okay, so I just had to load up a little bit. Oh, wow. This world is awful. Oh, man. This is even worse. There's like spikes of dirt. Oh, man. I mean, we have access to wood. Guessing that's a plus. Look at this world. This is something else. I wonder if it's going to be easy to find those buildings in this. I don't know how far out I have to go. Yeah, it takes a little while for it to load these. Huh. I wonder. I mean, I could probably check my map. But yeah, this is interesting. It's like taking a while to load as well. It's so strange. It's not wanting to generate the chunks. There it goes. Huh. So this is super interesting. I would love to get some dimlets. That would really help. But at the moment, I'm not finding any of the buildings that I kind of want. So yeah, I might have to just keep on searching till I find some. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting world. Like, imagine if this is how Minecraft just was. Like, you just started in this awful terrain. Like parkour city right here. I mean, this is crazy. Just jump through all these. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any of the RF. Oh, here's one. Wow, they're buried under here. Oh, that's not gonna be fun at all. I think the entryway is over here. Maybe? Well, I kind of like to open the door. There's the door. Hit the button. It's not opening. Oh, it's a little delayed. Awesome. So much lag in this world. So we got a couple of dimlets right here. And these are the ones I actually want. And there we go. And for some reason the light was off. Let's see what we have. Cobblestone is not one to go in my inventory. The lag on this is incredibly real. Okay, so we got biome dimlet jungle, material dimlet nether brick, and a feature dimlet ravines. Okay, so we did find one of these. It wasn't too easy to find and locate. There's something strange about this area, it looked like. No, because there's no grass. But yeah, I guess you kind of have to search, kind of look inside of these areas, because I guess it's kind of buried. Oh, there's another one. They do have like a glowstone block on their roof. So I mean, that kind of makes it a little easier to find. Let's see what we got out of this one. There's another one. Some more dimlet parcels. So it looks like we got dirt, chiseled stone, which was awful, and frozen river. And this one is netherrack. So nothing too interesting there. But we are finding the buildings, so that is a good thing. The fact that we can find these is pretty nice. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to search through some more of these and hopefully find some, and hopefully we get some good dimlets out of them. And I will be right back afterwards. Alright, so I am back, and yeah, after quite a few dimensions that I went through, I finally found one that was worthwhile. Now, this dimension basically had giant spheres of hardened clay, but it was a normal world and had oceans, and I could actually find the buildings in that world. And so I have tons of these parcels. I think that's what they're called. Or parts. I don't know. Dimlet parcels? Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I did find tons of them, and now we can start actually making our own dimension, and one that I would actually like to have. But first, there is some stuff we can actually do. If I look at my dimlets that I actually found, I do have tons of them. So we can do terrain dimlet flat. This is something that I think I want, so I just want to kind of go through here and find the terrain modifiers. I do believe the terrain modifier goes after the biome to determine which type it is. Also, a good thing to get would probably be the book. We go into RFTools. There is a awesome RFTools manual that we can check out, and I'm not checked out yet. But if we go under, where is it? There's the builder. Nope, that's not it. Is there anything with dimensions? Man, I don't even see it in here. Store system. Unless I'm looking over it, usually I'll look right over it and then won't even be able to find it. Yeah, I don't see it in here. Maybe there's another book that is a part of the dimension. Oh, it's a dimension manual. Okay. That almost looks like the exact same book. So this is a different book. Okay. This is the dimension building. Okay. Alright, so we have our dimensions that are set up, the dimension theory. Alright, first thing is to import, understand the world that you are creating is not necessarily unique. A pattern of code is used to create the world. Using the same pattern of code will create the same world again. Okay, I know that part. Coding when creating normally will be complete upon random. Okay. Or a huge cave, or weather. I'm looking for how to control. Okay, control with dimlets. I wish I had a better guide. This guide's not the greatest. Alright, talks about dimlets. And then we need to go into... Okay, so these are the types of terrains. There are currently 5 special dimlets. Not too worried about those. I'm looking for... Okay. So we are going to get into the absorbers. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess, work on that. But yeah, I do think I'm going to create a specific biome. Let's go back into the dimlets. And we do have tons of dimlets. I got tons of them. Not all of them are useful, though, to me. So we do have dimlet sky stars, which I think I really like. I might choose that one when we actually do our setup. But I kind of want to solve our diamond issue. So creating a diamond world would actually be nice. And I would prefer to do that. A dimension changer. Oh, that's from the mining world. But yeah. Let's see. Is there anything that I might actually need? Prismarine would be something nice. See, I first need to choose the biome, which, if I can find them, here they are. Here are the biomes. Biome storage cell. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Savanna, river, jungle, icy plains, hell, forest, extreme hill, desert. Well, extreme hills I don't want for sure. Flower forest, not sure I want either. Hell, definitely not. Jungle, no. Savanna? Might actually do the savanna since I have more than one. So we'll set the savanna biome up. I think you can set the terrain to be flat on that. So that should be fine. Then the next thing I want to do is set what the biome's ground is made out of. So I think I'll just set the material to something that we could probably use. Like Prismarine, maybe? Chiseled stone. Birchwood. Definitely not. Block of quartz. That's expensive. 30,000 RF to create and to maintain is 9,000 RF per tick. Okay, tick cost 500 ticks. Okay, so it costs 9,000 RF a tick every 500 ticks. I think that's how it works. This is the modifier for the terrain. Tendrils. Canyon, liquids, orbs. Okay, put these dimlets before the thing you want to change. So these need to come before. Okay, put these dimlets before the thing you want to change. So we have the terrain. So does this need to come before? Okay, I don't want blocks of gold. May just do dirt since we are going after diamond. So, or maybe nether brick. That probably wouldn't look bad. Prismarine might actually be something nice, because, or the purple block. I don't know. Man, this is so hard to. Stone. Might just do stone. Stone's probably gonna be pretty cheap, so we'll probably do that. We'll make sure it's flat. Then we need to go back into that biome. We're gonna get a absorber. I do believe they are not in this section, but they are in the RF tools. And we are going to find where those guys are at. Okay, so we have a material absorber, which I do want to make one of those. It looks like any color wool. And then what it goes in the middle. Okay, one of these. And then a material absorber. We're going to need one of those for our diamond selection. And then we're going to need a terrain absorber. Let's look. Is that what that's called? They have different terrains. These are the liquids. These are the sky, time, terrain. So void, solid, waves, flat, netherlands, plateaus, rough. I think that is what terrain is. Features. I don't know what the features. I don't even think I have. Oh, there they are. So liquid orbs, pyramids, ravines, shadow oceans, huge liquid orbs. Actually, we already have that. So we could probably go with pyramids of diamonds. That might actually work. So we actually do have a feature. And you'll have to put this in front of this. Wait. This affects various features of the dimensions. Some of these features need materials or liquid modifiers. Okay, which have to be put in front of this feature. Okay. Material. So the material we want diamond. So we're actually going to need to take this material absorber and we're going to use it. So let's go ahead and get our diamond. I think we have to have diamond ore. I think I want to use diamond ore. We have quite a bit. We're probably going to need a bunch. But let's actually set this up. And we should be able to set it basically anywhere. Right here would probably work. And we're going to basically put diamond under it. I'm just going to absorb it. Where are we at? 8%. And unfortunately it does get rid of all this diamond. So it's probably going to take a couple stacks. That's what I figured it would take. Where are we at? 50%. So yeah, it does take a little bit. We're almost there. Placing so many blocks of diamond. It's unreal. Okay, so it has completed. There we go. And we can break that. Now we can actually use it to make diamond ore over here. We should be able to go to the materials section. Or maybe we could actually search diamond ore. That's our section. So we're going to need one of these. We're going to need a 5. I don't see a 5 on the rarity. How do you get a 5 rarity? Do you have to actually have one? Huh. And then we're going to need a material like that. One of these guys. And then a triple on the power. So we might just have to break down some dimlets. So, dimlets. To break down, we are going to need some rarity. This one is obsidian. we might be able to get that out of this. Okay, it looks like it's working. So we got the 3 that we needed, but we didn't get anything else. So we need some more higher rarity stuff that usually looks like it uses like 9,000 RF, and it's probably gonna be materials that give us that. I think obsidian is one of like the main things. So we can try and break these down and hope for that 3 dimlet here. That's what we want, the 5. There we go, we got that one. So diamond, not block of diamond, but diamond ore. And I think we have everything we need now. So we have the 5 on the rarity. We need this guy. And we need the power 3. And then we created a material diamond ore dimlet. Perfect. Let's not waste this thing. I'll make sure I get it set up properly. Alright, let me put my diamond back away. And then I'll take my material. And I think the material goes before the feature. Okay. And we can put that back away as well. So far I have Savannah dimlet with the stone. Let's see. The dimlet controls the biome. Okay. The controller specifies how many they can be used. The controller specifies how they can be used. Okay, so we need a controller. Okay, so we have a couple controllers. We have mountains, default, checker. Default. Let's do biome default. And then right here it says a biome controller will affect how biomes are used in this dimension. Okay, and this is put these dimlets before the thing you want to change. So maybe I have to put it like this. So let's go ahead and start making an actual dimension up here. So I'm guessing there's a warning. There are dangling modifiers. So do I have to... Too many biomes specified for default. There are dangling modifiers in this descriptor. Okay, when this is set like that, we remove that. So is the stone a dangling modifier? You know, we could probably leave the stone out and just make sure we have this set with this. Pyramids is possibly useless as it does not work with all terrains. So maybe we don't want to use the pyramid. Let's see. Maybe we can do the... Let's see. Feature. Liquid orbs. Ravines. Shallow oceans. Canyons. Clean. I think the huge liquid orbs are what I want the diamond to be made out of. That might actually be pretty cool. But we're probably going to need a liquid. Man, this is going to get expensive. And of course I want the stars. Sky stars. Okay, no, not worried about structures or mobs. And then I want to make... Let's see, is there... These are the potion effects that are in the world. Man, I don't... Redwood. Okay, so let's actually swap out this modifier. This is set by default on the controller. Let's do hills. Maybe that will change Do mountains instead of hills. Or instead of default. Should be able to set that. Too many biomes specified for mountain. Okay, so we'll just leave it. Dangling modifiers I think mean like there's stuff that's not in here that's not specified. So we can put that in there. I don't think it matters in exactly what order. Okay, everything appears alright. Put these dimlets before the thing you want to change. Let's hope that this actually creates a dimension that I'm looking for. Okay. Let's go. This is pretty exciting because I've never made a dimension with RF tools like this. Paper. Come on. Oh, come on. We have that. I'm probably out. No sugarcane. Oh, we gotta gather some of this. Just real quick. Then we should have everything we need to go for it. Okay. Paper. Alright, let's get that over with. Alright, and let's make this guy. There we go. Alright, so it's ready to be created. And let's hope that I set this up right. If not, man, this is not going to be good. Alright, let's store this. Okay, so biome is 1, sky, materials, 2, features. Okay, hopefully this works out right. The cost, 14,000 RF a tick. Good thing we can afford that, but still, that's one expensive world. So it's going to take a little bit to create. Yeah, I think each side of this block, from what I've learned, is 50. It'll pull in 50,000 RF a tick. So I could technically make this faster, possibly by adding power to the underside of it. Yeah, that might make it faster, but I don't think I'm going to have to worry about it. This is actually just creating the world. This has nothing to do with speeding up anything else. Let's see. I could add to the conduits. Actually, just take a point. Throw a point down here. Come on. Can't access the point. There it goes. There. Now it's instantly filled. Yeah, so doing that actually makes it a lot faster. Alright, so our dimension's ready to go. Let's set our dialing device to that dimension. And favorite it. Dial. Alright, let's hope that this is actually a good world. And it should be maintaining. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it's maintaining everything. Alright, let's do this. Oh man. I'm so nervous that this is not going to be what I thought it was. Okay, so we have a regular dirt world. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is unreal. Oh man. And I mean, I know it does have water under it, but this is so much diamond. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about diamond anymore. I'm going to have to say that right now. Diamond is no longer going to be an issue. I can just basically come here when I feel like it, and yeah, I should be good. Should be good to go. And it is just a regular world as well, so there's nothing really special about it. Yeah, with this pick and everything. Oh man. And we can also set up some more dimensions as well. But these orbs are basically the orbs that were in the other world that I found. So I guess within the worlds that you are in, the dimlets that you're gonna most likely find are the ones that are already in that world. I'm guessing that's what's happening. So yeah, so this is awesome. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.
Oh,